Imagine a ship adrift in the ocean, no crew, no sign of struggle, or a village that simply vanishes. These aren't just ghost stories, they're real mysteries that have confounded experts for generations. Throughout history, people have disappeared without a trace, leaving behind only questions and chilling clues. In this video, we'll dive into some of the most haunting, unsolved disappearances ever recorded. From vanished ships and lost aviators to entire colonies erased from history, these are the ultimate cold cases. We'll explore the evidence, the wildest theories, and the enduring sense of unease these mysteries leave behind. Ready to journey into the unknown? Our first stop, the vast and mysterious Atlantic Ocean, in the year 1872. The sea stretches endlessly, concealing countless secrets beneath its rolling waves. Among its most chilling tales is that of the Mary Celeste, a name that echoes through maritime legend, whispered by sailors and historians alike. In December, the Mary Celeste was discovered adrift by the crew of the DEI Gracia. The ship was in remarkably good shape, her cargo of industrial alcohol mostly intact, and the crew's personal belongings left undisturbed as if they had simply vanished into thin air. But the people themselves, Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife and young daughter, and 7 experienced sailors, were nowhere to be found. Not a single soul remained on board. There were no signs of violence, no blood, no struggle. No distress signals had been sent. The only clue, an empty lifeboat, was missing from its cradle, suggesting a hasty departure. The ship's logbook, found on the captain's desk, ended 10 days before the discovery. The final entry described nothing out of the ordinary, just routine navigation. What happened in those missing days remains a mystery. Over the years, theories have flourished. Some suggest a sudden seaquake or a freak storm forced the crew to abandon ship. Others point to leaking barrels of industrial alcohol, which could have created dangerous, explosive fumes and panicked the crew. Perhaps the crew left the ship temporarily, hoping to escape danger, only to be separated forever by a violent storm or a snapped rope. Some have wondered about pirates, but nothing was stolen. Valuables and cargo were untouched. More imaginative minds have blamed sea monsters, or even visitors from another world. These ideas are entertaining, but there's no evidence to support them. The truth, whatever it may be, remains lost to the depths of the Atlantic, swallowed by time and tide. No lifeboat, no bodies, no answers, just the enduring enigma of the Mary Celeste, a ghost ship whose story continues to haunt the ocean to this day. Next, we soar into the skies with Amelia Earhart, a pioneering spirit whose courage and determination inspired generations. Earhart was not just an aviator, she was a symbol of adventure, breaking barriers in a world where few women dared to dream so boldly. Her passion for flight and her relentless pursuit of the unknown made her a global icon. In 1937, the world watched in awe as Earhart set out on her most ambitious journey yet, to become the first woman to fly around the globe. The world-famous aviator, already celebrated for her daring solo flights, vanished without a trace, leaving behind a legacy shrouded in intrigue and heartbreak. Attempting to circumnavigate the globe with her navigator Fred Noonan, Earhart's journey took them across continents and vast oceans. Their final leg was the most perilous, crossing the remote Pacific, aiming for the tiny speck of Howland Island, a pinpoint in a sea of blue. As they neared their destination, radio contact grew desperate. Earhart's voice crackled through the static. "We must be on you, but cannot see you. Gas is running low." The tension and uncertainty in her words echoed the peril they faced, lost somewhere in the vast expanse. Then, silence. No further messages, no sign of the plane. Despite a massive search effort involving ships, planes, and countless hours, no wreckage and no survivors were ever found. The world was left with only questions and a haunting sense of loss. The leading theory suggests that Earhart and Noonan ran out of fuel and crashed into the ocean, their plane swallowed by the vast, unforgiving Pacific depths. The ocean's secrets remain hidden, keeping the truth just out of reach. But some believe a different fate awaited them. According to another theory, they managed to land on Nikumaroro, also known as Gardner Island, surviving for a time as castaways on the remote coral atoll. Over the years, artifacts and skeletal remains discovered on the island have fueled speculation that Earhart and Noonan lived out their final days there. The mystery deepens with every new clue, drawing researchers and adventurers from around the world. Other theories abound. Some suggest espionage, capture by foreign forces, or even that Earhart assumed a secret identity. Yet despite decades of investigation, the evidence for these ideas remains thin and elusive. Amelia Earhart's fate remains one of aviation's greatest mysteries. Her final chapter is still unwritten, her story continuing to inspire wonder, curiosity, and the enduring hope that one day, the truth will finally be revealed. Now let's journey back to the year 1587, and the mysterious tale of the lost colony of Roanoke, America's oldest and most haunting unsolved mystery, a story that has puzzled historians and captured imaginations for centuries. Over 100 English settlers led by Governor John White bravely established a colony on Roanoke Island, hoping to build a new life in the New World. But when White sailed back to England for much-needed supplies, fate intervened. Delayed by war and unable to return for 3 long years, White finally made his way back, only to discover the settlement eerily deserted. The homes were dismantled, the village overgrown, and there was no sign of violence or struggle. The only clues left behind were chilling. The word Croatoan carved into a sturdy post, and the letters CRO etched into a nearby tree. Strangely, there was no distress symbol, which the colonists had agreed to use if they were in danger. Did the colonists abandon their settlement to join the friendly Croatoan tribe on nearby Hatteras Island, seeking safety and survival among the Native Americans? Some later explorers and settlers reported encounters with Native Americans who had gray eyes and spoke English words, fueling speculation that the lost colonists had assimilated and left a legacy in the local tribes. Others believe a darker fate befell them. Perhaps they were killed by hostile forces, succumbed to starvation, or made a desperate attempt to sail back to England, only to be lost forever to the unforgiving Atlantic. To this day, no bodies have ever been found, and no definitive proof has surfaced. Just a single word carved in wood, and a mystery that continues to whisper through the woods of Roanoke, inviting endless theories and wonder. Fast forward to 2007, Madeleine McCann, age 3, vanishes from a Portuguese resort while her parents dine nearby. The apartment's door was left unlocked for easy checks. At 10 p.m., Madeleine was gone, her siblings still asleep. A frantic search began, but crucial hours were lost. The investigation was chaotic, evidence possibly contaminated. Theories range from abduction by a stranger, supported by a sighting of a man carrying a child, to more sinister suspicions. Even Madeleine's parents were named suspects, but this was later dropped. Years later, a new suspect emerged, but no charges, no closure. Despite global attention and tireless searching, Madeleine's fate remains unknown, a modern mystery that haunts us still. Our final case isn't a person but a place, the Bermuda Triangle. Bounded by Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico, it's infamous for ships and planes vanishing without a trace. The legend exploded after the 1945 disappearance of Flight 19. 5 Navy bombers lost, followed by a rescue plane that also vanished. Stories tell of malfunctioning compasses, strange lights, and sudden storms. But is the triangle truly cursed? Most experts say no. Disappearances are statistically normal for such a busy, storm-prone region. Many mysteries have logical explanations: bad weather, human error, and deep ocean trenches that swallow wreckage. Still, the myth endures, a place where the map ends and imagination takes over. The Mary Celeste, Amelia Earhart, Roanoke, Madeleine McCann, the Bermuda Triangle, each a chilling reminder that some mysteries refuse to be solved. These stories leave us with more questions than answers, challenging our need for closure. Do you think these cases have logical explanations, or is there something stranger at work? Share your theories in the comments, and if you love true mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more. Until next time, keep searching for answers in the unknown.